All right, we're here with TigerIllustrated.com's #1 in-state recruit for football for the class of 2009, defensive end Sam Montgomery. Sam, you're live at the Peach Jam this weekend, showing your skills in AAU basketball. Tell me a little bit why you chose to show up for this, play with the Ravens, and you're passionate for basketball.
Well, first, basketball has always been my love and my first dream, and I'm just out here living the dream and playing with the big boys, trying to get seen by some college coaches. Playing with John Wall and the rest of the higher-ranked guys in the nation has brought out my game a lot more. I see myself dribbling, see myself shooting, I see myself rebounding more harder. So these guys are truly bringing out my best game and making me work hard. And I met a coach from BABC, and he told me, I told him, maybe it's ignorance or just my pride. And he said, no, that's not my pride. I'm out here playing basketball, something my dream. He said, that's something you want, son, you go and get it, regardless of what anybody says. He said, you might be an undersized 4, but you can do it. If that's something that you want, you might be the man in football, but you play for your dream.
Tell me a little bit who you compare your game to as far as basketball-wise.
Well, I had to say my game is more like a Dennis Rodman type game, strong rebounder. I find a way to get little sneaky buckets. Dwight Howard, power player, dunk slam. But, mostly, and it's a hard-nosed banger. I'm a rebounder.
Any colleges showing interest in you, saying you can come to our college and play basketball?
Yes, actually Oklahoma just offered me, giving me a lot of love in basketball as well as football. But, they said they want to see me on the court, they want to see me produce at Oklahoma. Miami said I could come play some basketball. South Carolina, Clemson found out that I can play basketball after one of their top recruits, after they heard that I banged them up pretty good somewhere. And, other schools are starting to open up more to that as they see my interviews and they see how hard I play on the court. They see my determination. And a kid that's worked that hard and that's, gave up his all for that one thing, he deserves to have at least one opportunity to live out his dream.
Tell me a little bit about the rest of the month of July for you. What do you have planned before football starts?
Before football starts, I'm going to go to Las Vegas and I'm going to ball up there playing that. That's going to be the last basketball thing I do before football season starts kicking off. The team, they understand it. I had to explain to them last time when I had missed for the Bob Gibbons, and I explained to them about that. But they also understand that this is my dream and they respect that I'm living it. And they just encourage me and help me out, and they tell me, well, if you're going to do this, you better be the best at it. You go out there and you represent not only for Greenwood or your dream, but for God.
Tell me what the hopes and expectations are in your senior year at Greenwood as far as football under Coach Dula.
Well, to tell you the honest truth, anything under a 15-0 season would be very disappointing. We have a powerhouse, DJ Swearinger. We have Byron Best. We have Sam Montgomery. We have James Festa. We have Peter Fontana, Javarius Rhodes. We have so many great D1 prospects on our team that are coming out and that are going to do big things. Kelsey Quarles, big defensive tackle. We have powerhouses. And, I just expect for basketball, as far as basketball goes, this right here, it's already when I was a little freshman coming in playing high school basketball, couldn't nobody touch me. But now it's going to be horrible. I plan to take this back to my high school and start dunking on people, talking trash, and lead my team to a state championship.
Tell me a little bit, you're familiar with a lot of other in-state recruits, JKJ, Justice Cunningham, Elshon Jeffrey, Roderick McDowell. Talk about 4 of those guys and your thoughts on them.
Well, Justice Cunningham, that's my law. That's like my brother, I'll do anything for Justice, man. If Justice said he needed something, then he could have it. And, regardless if he lives in Pageland or whatever, Justice has been my road dog since I played AAU basketball. I felt like his mom was my mom, and he knows that he can lean on my mom at any time. I can come in his house and eat, regardless of how big I get. He'll always be that close to me. Sean, he played on the Ravens too, dominated beast, good dribbler, nice kid, real smooth, just relaxed and like to go with the mood of things. Milt Jennings, I played up against him, did good against him, beasted him, but he's a good player, good shooter, nice guy. I know Ben Mack and Ben Edson, he's from Florida, but this kid's real good point guard, real nice kid. Sean, I mean, not Alshon, but Kennard. Kennard's real good, does good things. Donnie James coming down from Darlington, doing real big things. Eric Smith doing real good things. Young kid, got a lot of potential. He's gonna do great things in the future. It's just so many of these cats do so many great things at a young age, and all of it started around basketball. DJ Swanger used to play basketball. Jordan Gary used to play basketball. Xavier used to play basketball. So many, everything really revolves around basketball, and some people let go of the dream, and some people don't let go of the dream.
Give us your thoughts on these three guys, football recruits, DJ Swearinger, Roderick McDowell, and JKJ.
Well, DJ Swanger, you know, that's my road dog. I found out, you know, me and DJ had some beef at the beginning of the season, but we squashed that. And as far as I feel, you know, if anybody messes with DJ, then they mess with me. So that's like my blood brother, you know. Got accepted into Christ when we at FCA, but you know, that's my blood brother. Nobody before DJ, not some you know, not Coach Dula, nobody before DJ. You know, I feel like I owe the points to DJ and to the team to be there for them. Sumter, Roger McDowell, he's a good guy, you know, fast guy. You know, he might, at FCA, he took things a little bit too personal, but you know, it's all good love, you know. You know, it's just one little passing league, you know, it's nothing that serious. But you know, he's a good guy. I know he's a good heart and he fight for his people because he loves his people. You know, everybody might say he big-headed or whatever, but you know, he's a good guy. Talk to him. JKJ, he's a powerhouse. He's a big guy. I'm intimidated by him just a little bit when he's standing around me. But you know, if he came to push the shove, I had to do what I had to do. But JKJ, he's a nice, blessed guy, saved, loves God, and he's just a great person to be around and a great person to get, you know, have when you go into a fight, because big man to throw down. But you know, those guys are great guys.
You guys got a high-profile game this year when you go to West Florence to face another guy that you're ranked right up there with Malachi Goodman. What are your thoughts on that showdown?
Well, I'm gonna tell you like my coach tell me. Hey, we'll just have to see what goes down on the field. You know, Goodman's a good player. He's all right. But, you know, when they said that he's the best defensive end at Clemson, I play defensive end. Therefore, I guess it's a showdown. Something got to go down. Somebody got to be destroyed.